Misophonia, the condition where ordinary sounds like chewing, slurping, or breathing can provoke intense negative reactions such as anger, distress, or irritation, has long been a puzzling phenomenon. Recent research, however, has uncovered a genetic link between misophonia and common psychiatric disorders like anxiety, depression, and PTSD, offering new insights into its underlying causes. This connection suggests that misophonia is more than just a hypersensitivity to sounds. It may be part of a broader neurobiological system that is influenced by genetic factors shared with other mental health conditions. A groundbreaking study led by University of Amsterdam psychiatrist Dirk Smit analyzed genetic data from large databases, such as the Psychiatric Genomics Consortium, UK Biobank, and 23andMe. The study revealed that individuals who self-identified as having misophonia were more likely to have genes associated with psychiatric disorders, including anxiety, depression, and PTSD. Notably, there was also an overlap with genetic markers for tinnitus, a condition characterized by persistent ringing in the ears, which is often linked to psychological symptoms like depression and anxiety. This genetic overlap is significant because it suggests that misophonia could be more closely tied to certain psychiatric conditions than previously thought. The study found that genes predisposing individuals to PTSD could also increase the likelihood of developing misophonia. While this doesn't necessarily mean that misophonia and PTSD share identical mechanisms, it points to the possibility that the same neurobiological systems involved in stress and trauma responses might also play a role in the heightened sensitivity to certain sounds seen in misophonia. This could open the door for using PTSD treatment techniques, such as exposure therapy or cognitive behavioral therapy, to help people with misophonia manage their symptoms. Additionally, the research pointed to a tendency for individuals with misophonia to internalize their emotional distress. People with misophonia often experience significant feelings of guilt, worry, loneliness, and neuroticism, which can exacerbate their emotional reactions to triggering sounds. This suggests that the condition is not just about the physical reaction to the sounds, but also about how individuals process and cope with the emotions those sounds provoke. Misophonia may not simply be an overreaction to certain noises. It may be deeply intertwined with personality traits and emotional regulation. Interestingly, the study also found that individuals with autism spectrum disorder, ASD, who typically have heightened sensitivity to sounds, were less likely to experience misophonia. This unexpected result challenges previous assumptions and suggests that misophonia and ASD, while both related to sensory sensitivities, may be genetically distinct conditions. It raises the possibility that there are multiple forms of misophonia, some of which may be driven more by emotional responses like anger or distress, while others may be conditioned through negative experiences with certain sounds. However, there are important limitations to the study that should be noted. The data used was primarily from European populations, and misophonia was self-reported rather than medically diagnosed. This raises the possibility that the genetic links identified in this study may not apply to other populations, and the self-reported nature of the condition may have introduced bias. As the researchers themselves caution, more research is needed to confirm these findings and explore the biological mechanisms that contribute to misophonia. While these findings are intriguing, they highlight the complexity of misophonia as a condition that likely involves both genetic and environmental factors. The genetic overlap with anxiety, depression, and PTSD underscores the need for a more nuanced understanding of how mental health and sensory processing interact. For now, the study offers a potential path forward for future research, which could lead to more effective treatments and a better understanding of the biological underpinnings of this perplexing disorder. In the meantime, those struggling with misophonia may benefit from seeking professional support to address the emotional and psychological aspects of the condition.